good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to Huntington, West Virginia, Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home of the Marshall Thundering Herd. The Bears will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Marshall's offense is on the field for the first time today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not good. That was not what they wanted to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
To the air, it's Turner. There's a hit. They get to him as he throws. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got touchdown, Missouri State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There's tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. This time they'll go to the running game. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him,
he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that first down marker. Throwing after him, and the sack all the way back at the 5.
this definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's the punt, and he's done better. Not much on that one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Bears offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. Sends it complete to the right. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Back to pass. He's got him. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he could see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you go.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Pressure coming. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Clark to fire. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run the option. Now on first down from the 43. Motion from the wideout. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
On the ground, it's Joyner. Look out, he's got room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Bears moving quickly to the line. Might as well give it to him again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Here comes the option. And they'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State.
And I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Oregon has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric. They're up 14 over Oklahoma State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The run from the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go, and this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
To the air, it's Turner. Caught a little time, lets it go. Finds him out of the backfield.
Well, it's a good decision by the quarterback, and I know you didn't get the first down, but the good news is you got a chunk of yards back, now setting up 4th and short and giving yourself an opportunity to go for it here and keep this drive going.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So here comes the Bear offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. A run for the quarterback. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Making side adjustments here. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a gap. It's Lawrence. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Fires on the move. Complete to the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into third and long situations, that's when D coordinators...
Wide open spaces. Oh, he's got some space. Lowers those pads. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. DB's right up on the receivers. Dropping back, it's Turner. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box. The play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up the first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The give to the tailback. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Second down, he'll throw it. Safe completion on the screen. He's out past the 35. Turning up, and oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Direct snap. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Clark wants to throw. Flips it out in the flat. There he goes! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, the field goal kicker can step away from the net and go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on 3rd and short in field goal range. They get the completion, now setting up 1st and goal.
And the Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Snap it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Bears want to crank the tempo. They'll go with the He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I know the aggressive play is to go for the touchdown, but with a little bit of lead right here and a great start for my offense, I'm going to kick this field goal, Palmer.
I'm going the other way. I'm going aggressive here. I think you can put the nail in the coffin with the touchdown. Even if you don't get it, they still have to drive the entire field on your defense. Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give out of the gun. Runs through the tackle. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. To the air. It's Turner. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Payne. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Marshall will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Sends it back in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Hauls in. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Up-tempo for the offense. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab over the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Lost a throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. Motion from the wide receiver. Clark to fire. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him
they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington.
Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. And he's going to try to return this one. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't...
Oh, a lot of space. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Joyner. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
As he picks up the first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Past the 30. At the 20, he's got space. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal.
And how about the big play by this running back? Nice job running with the football, good balance, seeing where he needed to go with the football, finishing the run. He gets knocked out of bounds, but how about this offense set up now on first and goal?
Tight end now in motion. Might be calling a hot route. They'll run it on first and goal. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, right at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball on the perimeter. You toss it out there, you run it back. He gets out there faster. You got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left too.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Touchdown Bears! And the beatdown has ensued.
After starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. Just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing, and because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. And let's see where this team can go.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Cal is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Berkeley for some time. They're up 14 over the Rebels. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll do it himself. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Running game got stuffed on first down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. To the air, it's Turner. Gonna take a shot. Finds a spot in the middle. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the medical. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Allen. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
He'll try the toss to the left. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Marshall! Gotta start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Back to pass, it's Turner. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and now we have a 2-possession game. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Lawrence. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working that wide receiver screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
guys out wide, but to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by them.
And the Bears will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Looking downfield, it's turned. It's complete to the left. Got it across the 35 to the 36, but the defense knew that line to defend, and they force a 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So here comes the Bear offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together next week.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option. They didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys. And we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down the road.
They tried to turn the corner on him, but the defense was ready, and they knock him down for a loss. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Bears will line up to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for a crease. It's Allen. Breaks the tackle. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up the throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall will be forced to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So here comes the Missouri State offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
Clark to fire. Bring in the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Direct snap. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Bears need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Now the play fake. Rush is on him. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with this target.
Absolutely center cut. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle.
He's got a perfect play. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold on. Okay.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Turner. Right on the money. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
He'll set up the throw. Fires to the right. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Norton. And here he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Marshall quick to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
Makes the catch. It's Lacey. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Payne. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
Well, this tight end can run these crossing patterns, and he can catch the ball against man coverage or zone coverage. That time, nice job seeing the ball in, helping his QB out.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Norton. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st slinging it. Under fire. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. They got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Downfield, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Back to throw, it's Turner. Shoots it to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great. And they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Got out of trouble and throws. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Marshall quick to the line. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. I can break it down. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
And this will fall complete, and they'll turn it over on down. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance in the two-day. But they had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for room, it's Lawrence. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. Today for this ball club, they come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do.